University's unofficial news show. My name is Jewel and I'm reporting to you live from Toronto, Ontario. And where am I? We outside! As you can see, I'm taking advantage of the sunlight and making sure I get my vitamin D. Like most of us, Wolfie's also taking some time to enjoy his summer. A little birdie told me that somebody went traveling. Pretty soon we'll check in with our field journalist Caitlin and Aurelia to see what Wolfie is up to. But first, let me pass it over to my co-host Brianna, who will let us know what's coming up in our show today.
Thanks, Jewel. As mentioned, my name is Brianna, and I'm reporting straight from Lakehead University's Thunder Bay campus. Starting off, we'll let you know what's happening at Lakehead University in the month of August. For most of us, August signals the end of summer and the inevitable return to school. With many programs now utilizing the hybrid model, students are preparing for on-campus learning. But for those of us who haven't been on campus in over a year, how can we prepare? Stick around as we speak to our special guest, Lindsay, from Student Health and Wellness, as she'll discuss how to deal with anxiety about coming back on campus. Next, we'll speak to our shopping specialist for some grocery tips and tricks, and we'll have a chat with our linguistics specialist. But first, let's check in on...
Caitlin, are you there? Can you hear us? Caitlin?
A few moments later.
So I was on my way to Alley Cats, right? They had this record that I wanted that was on sale, but then I stopped by the Mariposa Market and saw this in the window, and I was like, oh man, I need that.
I'm Caitlin, we're live. You're supposed to be here with Wolfie.
Oh, I knew I was forgetting something.
Well, it looks like Caitlin has some searching to do. I wonder where Wolfie went. I guess we'll have to wait to find out. Now let's get started with the show.
Pay my bills, keep paying my telephone bills, keep paying my automobiles, you get the maybe we could chill. I don't think you do. So
Good morning, Thunderwolves. Happy Monday. My eyebrows are on fleek.
My nails are done.
And it is officially patio season. We are now in the month of August and fall is just around the corner. And we know what that means. Back to school commercials. Isn't that right, Brianna?
Let's be honest, Jewel. Are you excited about going back to school, or are you just happy you'll have another excuse to go shopping?
Look at it this way. It's a 2-for-1 deal. How am I supposed to pass that up?
You got me there. But enough chit-chat. Let's get straight to announcements.
August is a packed month. Starting off, we have Transition Tuesdays and Thursdays with Lakehead University International. Learn about budgeting, finance, and studying while working on Tuesday, August 3rd from 10 to 11 a.m. And then explore Cultural Transition and Culture Shock on Thursday, August 5th from 10 to 11 a.m.
Let's talk. Graduate studies will commence on Tuesday, August 10th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Join VJ and our Faculty of Graduate Studies to learn more about student and supervisor relationships, expectations for programs, and much more. Then on Thursday, August 12th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., join Work It Out, where Katie, Latifa, and VJ share their experiences with finding work as new students, tips and tricks on searching for jobs, expectations for resume and cover letters, interview prep skills, and so much more. And these are only a few topics that will be covered this month. For more information, check out the link below.
Attention, Thunderwolves. Get prepped for the Career Readiness webinar series. Many topics are going to be covered throughout the month of August, such as eligibility to work in Canada, workers' rights, avoiding scams, workplace culture, and much more. Dates, times, and more information will be linked in the description below. You don't want to miss this.
The Launch Your Life program in Aurelia will be taking place from August 13th to August 15th. The Launch Your Life program in Thunder Bay will run from Friday, August 27th to Sunday, August 29th. This will be a week-long interactive event for new students. We hope all our participants have a fun time.
Starting Monday, August 16th, we have Ask an Orientation Leader. Do you have questions about starting university? Perhaps you've already begun and there's things you don't quite understand or know how to navigate. Ask an orientation leader your questions and we'll have answers posted through social media posts, workshops, and many more.
Are you a first-year student? FastPass is an online pre-orientation designed to help students learn about academic aspects of their university career. During FastPass, you can expect to be walked through a registration demonstration, understand how and where to find your program requirements, get an introduction to academic regulations, and meet with staff and students who can answer your many questions. Check out the link in the description to see if FastPass Registration 101 is the right thing for you.
Thanks so much for joining us for these announcements. If you have an announcement that you would like us to share in the future, please email ssc@lakeheadu.ca and we will announce it in our next episode. We have so much more coming up today, but first, a quick commercial break.
It's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity because we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing. They know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of.
Like many students here at Lakehead University, I'm super excited, but also really nervous about being back on campus after a year of online classes.
Luckily, we'll have Lindsay from Student Health and Wellness joining us with a special weather forecast for this fall.
It's definitely been hot lately, but you can see here, there's some cooler temperatures in the forecast that are heading our way. And that's giving a lot of Thunderwolves a serious case of cold feet. This weather phenomena is not unusual, but usually it mostly affects first years. But this year, it seems to be affecting everyone heading back to campus. So Student Health and Wellness has some tips to help you get ready for the fall. First is to manage your expectations. If living in a global pandemic has taught us anything, it's to be flexible. Being on campus might not look or feel how it used to, or how you expected it to be. But that's okay. Give yourself time to adjust to the new health and safety policies and be ready for them to change at any time. Two is just to take care of yourself. As your routines and schedule change, make your own health and wellness a priority. Find ways to keep up with all the habits that have served you over the past 18 months. And lastly is to talk about it. You're definitely not alone in feeling nervous, and sharing that with other people can help you deal with those cold feet.
Thank you so much for that insight. Remember to check out the services that Student Health and Wellness has to offer. More information will be linked in the description below. Next, we'll visit our shopping specialist, talk about the word of the month, and finally figure out, where is Wolfie?
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know.
They're gonna know.
How would they know? How would they know? How would they know?
I can't.
I can't.
Those were some great tips. Let's check in with Sierra for the word of the month.
Hi there. The word of the day is library. The library is truly the heart of the campus because it's a huge resource hub. Beyond books, both libraries at Thunder Bay and Orillia campus lend calculators, smartphones, laptop and MacBook chargers, mice, and various other cables, i.e. HDMI or Ethernet cords. The library also signs out keys to access day use lockers located on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floors. So if you need a laptop, camera, or green screen, they lend those too, and you can book all of those online now. You can also sign out print copies of various journals that are found on the 2nd floor of the library. Additionally, if you're in education, get familiar with education libraries, especially in your 3rd and 4th years. Education libraries are located on both the Orillia and Thunder Bay campuses. In Orillia, this library is located in the Heritage Place, and in Thunder Bay, this is located in the Boralaskan building.
That was some great information. Thanks for sharing that. I'm sure we'll all make good use of it in the future. And I don't know about you, but I need to know where Wolfie is. Let's check in with Caitlin, our on-the-field journalist, for an update on Wolfie's location.
Wolfie, there you are. What are your thoughts on downtown Orillia? Well, you heard it here first, folks. Wolfie recommends exploring the downtown area for a local, one-of-a-kind experience. This is Caitlin and Wolfie live from downtown Orillia. Back to you at the studio.
Looks like you and Wolfie are having some fun. I sure hope Wolfie has started planning for back to school.
Well, if he hasn't, then he should check out his own series, Wolfie's Top 10s, where we list the top 10 things that all students need to know.
You know, nothing beats a little self-promo.
You got that right. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention the TikToks. Brianna, where did you learn those moves from?
Anyways, thanks so much for watching Wolfie's Monthly Howl. We'll see you next time. And remember to follow us on Instagram at Lakehead Life and at Lakehead Life OR for the chance to win cool Lakehead gear and prizes. Stay tuned for contest details. Then that concludes this month's Howl.